Villain entrances aren't just appearances, they're statements. From spine-chilling arrivals to overwhelming displays of power, these legendary entrances prove why villains often steal the show. Kuzan, the former Marine Admiral, makes a chilling entrance as a member of one of the most notorious pirate crews. His icy powers freeze everything and everyone in his path, creating a stark visual spectacle.
はじめまして総理。本日は総理を誘拐しに参りました。
Blindness didn't stop this guy from commanding the stage with unmatched charisma. He elegantly dodges bullets, effortlessly abducts the Prime Minister, and declares his plans for world domination, all while proving how incredibly badass teleportation can be as a power. Like many villains, Toji made his entrance inside of Gojo. Toji's actions are purposeful and calculated, and his entrance was no exception. It wasn't a grand spectacle, but a tactical maneuver that highlighted his efficiency. Moments later, the strongest sorcerer was left drowning in his own blood, proving Toji's dominance. Attack Titan characters are tough to pin down as heroes or villains, but in this scene, Eren had left no doubt. A hero sacrifices you for the world, but a villain sacrifices the world for you. Dracula is proof of that. His entrance was pure devastation, leaving no one alive to recount the tale. It's a haunting reminder, meddling with ancient beings is a mistake you don't live to regret. The first Upper Moon to step into the spotlight didn't just show up, and he made sure to leave a lasting impression. His intent to kill radiates the moment he appears, wasting no time before going in for the kill. Yet, amidst the battle's intensity, it was chilling to see even this Upper Moon was in awe over Rengoku's unyielding spirit. Probably the most legendary entrance by a newborn. Meruem, mere minutes old, commanded silence with his overwhelming aura. The first to break that silence learned the ultimate lesson, never living to tell the tale. Gilgamesh's first entrance exudes pure authority and arrogance, a perfect introduction to the self-proclaimed king of heroes. With his gleaming golden armor and the commanding presence of his Gate of Babylon, he radiates dominance. Every word he utters feels like a decree, every action a display of his untouchable supremacy. JoJo is all about exaggeration, and they made sure to display that here with the awakening of the ultimate race in existence. All these technological advancement during their slumber, and yet nothing was enough against the almighty Aztec dubstep. Some teachers really take discipline to the next level, and this sensei proves it. Returning from the past to deliver a brutal lesson, he dishes out a swift and unforgettable beatdown to Gintoki and his friends. His entrance was especially shocking to Gintoki, causing a brief moment of vulnerability that made the scene even more iconic.
どういうことでしょう。
Pain's entrance into Konoha was nothing short of apocalyptic. Descending like a god of destruction, he effortlessly leveled the entire village with the terrifying power of almighty push. The sheer scale of his entrance wasn't just a statement, it was a declaration of dominance, leaving Konoha in ruins while showcasing the devastating philosophy behind his words.
神羅転生海賊として7度の敗北を喫し罪人として生きてきた
Kaido's original suicidal entrance is arguably the most iconic villain entrance in One Piece. The dramatic narration and stunning scenery underscored his overwhelming power, leaving no doubt about why he is called the King of Beasts. The sheer might of his arrival was so staggering that even members of the worst generation were in awe.
死に場所を求める男の名は百獣のカイドウ
振り向くことさえ一瞬の出来事
The symbol of evil finally reveals himself, and it was one of the most impactful villain intros in anime history. The dark music, his appearance, the voice, and his aura all combined was more than enough to induce hallucinations of death in our young heroes.
死を
一流はそんなものを失敗の理由に
Griffith just sacrificed his comrades for the ultimate glow-up, the Batman suit. Emerging amidst the eclipse, the God Hand's appearance twists reality into a horrifying spectacle of despair. Their grotesque designs and chilling presence exude an unworldly malevolence, marking this as one of anime's darkest and most unforgettable villainous arrivals.
闇の翼ゼムと
A crimson hurricane in human form, Alucard's entrance was chaos incarnate. He didn't just stop a war, he froze it. Jumping into the heart of the battlefield, even the warring commanders forgot their conflict to focus on one thing: the grinning vampire in red. Before Hellsing put him on a leash, Alucard's list of crimes was nothing short of legendary. Muzan Jackson, true to his name, gave us a moonwalk like no other. It's probably one of the best walks in anime history, lasting longer than backstories of certain characters. Even his aura was oozing off his body, and the animation department, at this point, they were simply flexing.
1秒やるどけ
Sukuna triggered obedience in everyone with just his aura alone. Not one was standing in his presence. Even the psychopathic evil fire spirit that can melt an entire city into a puddle could barely stand in Sukuna's presence. To top it off, he managed to kill even a cameraman. Aizen's entrance to save the Soul Society is as menacing as it is effortless, using his aura alone to obliterate the threat surrounding him. Even chained to a chair, his presence commands awe, with only the chair itself earning his acknowledgement. He isn't interested in making another entrance, instead he simply attempts to bring the royal palace down to him.
まさかそんなことが本当に
Madara was hyped for centuries as a godlike shinobi, and his arrival exceeded all expectations. For thousands of shinobi, this was the battle of a lifetime, but to Madara, it was merely another day. He tore through an entire army with nothing but taijutsu, even managing to make a kunai lethal, a weapon that practically never kills anyone in Naruto. This wasn't just an epic entry, but a legendary intro for the entire series, all unfolding in the very first episode. The sheer terror, brutality, and devastating consequences of the Titan's arrival set the tone in mere minutes, making it one of the most horrifying villain entrances ever. I remember randomly watching the first episode on the day it aired, and it became clear this was the start of a legendary series.